Okay, hello everyone, this is Ayman Badr coming to you live from Philippines, Bulacan. How are you doing? I hope you had a great week and successful week. Please let me know where you're coming from so I can make some shout outs. Tell me which city you're coming from, if you're from Philippines, if you're out of Philippines. Please let me know. Even if you're watching this live recording afterwards, I would love to know where you're coming from. Now, today I picked up a topic pretty much not a lot of people talking about because it's a little bit sensitive to our business, which is the direct selling in general. So let me first tell you what are the questions, and then I will go through some example, and then I'll go back to those questions. Now, the first question is, why do people quit, not fail, quit in our business, which is the network marketing or direct selling business? That's the question number one. And what is the 1, 3, 5, and 7 rule? Okay. Now, let me first talk about an example. In any business, whatever the business that you're going through, people know for a fact that they will have to put in a capital, and then they have to have their overhead costs, right? And they won't expect, I would say, a profit out of this, a real profit, maybe at least a year after their business have started, right? Now, bear with me. The second fact that people are okay with it at any business they start, that is to get to the break-even point where this business has actually made or returned your capital that you have started with and the money that you are putting as an overhead cost, minimum 5 years. And people are okay with that. They go with the business, they open the restaurants, they open the companies, whatever the business they are opening, they're okay with that and they're prepared for it, and that's why they go the distance. Now, back to the direct selling and network marketing. Now, why are people quitting that business? The problem is exactly that. People don't have the perspective on what they're going to go through. Mostly, people go to that business in a way out of weakness, out of the understanding that this business can make them rich quick, or they can make a lot of money in a very short time, and they can see people, flashing their cars and their houses and making lots of money, and they think that those people have done it in a very short time, even if some are actually saying that they have made it in a very short time, which is not really the general case anyway. That's how they go with the business. Now, let me tell you this. Network marketing or direct selling is no different than any other business in the world. No different. It's the same. In fact, it's even better than any other business in the world, and I will tell you why, and it's a fact. Okay? Fact number one. You don't need to start your own company with the management, the storage, the accounting, the legal department, the storage, the shipping and handling, all those stuff, even the invention of the product and the production of the product or service. You don't even need to do any of that. That's something that the company that you're choosing to join up, or if you're thinking about joining up with, that's a part that the company has done for you. Your part is just the word of mouth, talking about something you have used or you believe in, and tell others about it, and that's how the business will grow, right? Now, that's why network marketing is lesser in risk, way less in risk, and in my opinion, easier in operation than having or starting a big business or even your own business, like opening a shop, a company, whatever that thing that you're going to open, right? Okay. The second fact is the capital that you start with and the overhead cost, which in a lot of companies is called auto ship, okay, or whatever commitment is, which is the monthly commitment. Those two things are again way less than any business that you would ever think of opening or starting. Okay, you can. I mean, there are companies that you can start with $50. $50 to start a whole business. A business package is given to you for $50 or even a little bit more. Okay, and an overhead cost maybe of $50 to $100. Right? Do you really believe that this type of money being invested in a business is even compared to the big money that being invested in starting a regular business? Actually, I leave that to you. Now, after we clear this out, put this out of the way, now I'll tell you the rule that I believe a lot of people in network marketing, they don't even mention. Okay, the perspective. What do you expect from the network marketing business that you're choosing? It has to be, of course, a legitimate one with a real product or service. So what do you expect from that? I will tell you. There is a rule called 1, 3, 5, and 7. What is that rule? 1 is actually you need a 1 year for this business to gain confidence, and you start to pretty much get your head around everything around the business, about the products and the company, how is it working, all those things. You'll get your head around it in 1 year. That doesn't mean you're not going to make money through that year. You will. But it's not going to be that significant money. I'm being honest here. This is the majority. Okay? The second year, the second 3. What is 1 and 3? 3 is actually 3 years. After 3 years, you would expect to be making some extra income. Okay, which is pretty much can be a 5 figures income a year, which is like maybe a 9,000 a month or above. That's that type of a figure after 3 years in the business. And what I mean after being 1 year in the business or 3 years in the business, not just being there, signing up and crossing your fingers, thinking or hoping that things will be better for you. No, I mean being consistent, doing the work, and doing your self-development. All those 3 aspects, you do them well, and you will get to those results. So, like I said, the first year you'll just make a little bit of a profit, but you're actually pretty much like you're getting your head around the business. The second rule was that 3 years is the fixed 5 figures income. Now, the 5 years this is where you get to the 6 figures income, $1 million a year, okay, and more. So that will be like a compounded efforts with you and your team and your dedication to the work. The last one, which is the 7, this is a 7 years. At this stage, you're actually making like close to a 7-figure income or more, like 10 million or even more. Okay? So just understand that there is a plan, but you have to stick to it. You need to understand that all the hype out there in the internet, on the internet, Facebook, social media, people telling you, you don't need to do anything, you don't need to do any sales, and you're going to make money in no time. If you hear that type of thing, it's a red flag. Just leave it right away and then go to the other side, okay? The real thing, if you want to get real, if you really want to change your life, if you really want to make money in this industry, you have to understand that there are rules to follow, just like any other business in the world. The difference is you can start with low startup cost, low overhead cost, and at the same time you are improving. You're improving as in self-development, you're improving as in thinking, you're improving financially. So aside from any other business, you're actually, yes, you might be making profit, but you're not feeling that profit. But with network marketing, you are learning while you're earning. You see what I'm talking about here? It's both. You learn something and you keep learning, and while you're learning, you're actually implementing what you have learned, and then you're making money. So you're not gonna wait 1, 3, 5, 7 years to make the money. You're actually making money while you're learning, but you have to be honest with yourself, honest with your upline, the one who introduced you to the business, and be coachable and work on yourself. If you are gonna do this, you will not quit. I'm not saying fail because I don't believe in failure. I believe in quitting. You don't fail at something, you quit at something. So if you really want to consider this, that means you have to make a commitment. I'm not saying that you have to spend a full time doing network marketing. You can do it maybe an hour, 2 hours a day. It's up to you if you're actually at a job. But in the end, you have to, be committed to success, to be committed to learn, to be committed to that rule, which is 1, 3, 5, 7. That's a general rule. If you follow it, if you follow what I just told you here, you will succeed and you will achieve those targets. I hope this wasn't a long one for you. Make some shout outs here. Dr. Maria, thank you for attending here. My dear wife, and I can see others. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see that well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you got a value. Please feel free to share, like, and comment. And if you have any questions, if you are considering even joining a network marketing company and you have some options, I can guide you through if you like. Thank you very much for watching, and see you again in another live video. This is Ayman Badr. Goodbye.